Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving into the world of AI product management,
Oh, yeah.
specifically for you. You shared this really interesting blog post, How to Become an AI Product Manager.
That's a good one.
And we're here to kind of unpack it and really dig into the details.
Awesome.
So first things first,
Okay.
what exactly is an AI product
Yeah,
manager?
what does one do all day?
Yeah. Well, it's a lot more than just coding, that's for sure. The blog post kind of points that out right away. Think of an AI product manager as like the conductor of an orchestra.
Okay.
You got your engineers who are building the algorithms,
I
data scientists are crunching the numbers, designers are making it all look good. You got the marketing folks getting the word out.
mm,
The AI product manager brings all these different teams together, make sure everyone's on the same page, and guides the development of the product from that initial spark of an idea all the way to launch. So it's like being a conductor. But instead of music, you're creating AI products. Speaking of creating a blog post mentions that having marketing and sales acumen is a key skill. But AI is evolving so quickly, how can someone even begin to keep up with the market?
right. You need to be able to kind of predict the future. That's where market research comes in. Just like a surfer needs to read the waves, an AI product manager needs to analyze trends, anticipate where the technology is heading, and keep a close eye on what competitors are doing.
hmm
But most importantly, they need to understand what users actually want.
So it's not just about the technology itself, it's about understanding the needs of the people who will be using it.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's say you've got a handle on the market research side of things. The blog post also highlights technical proficiency as a key skill. But it doesn't necessarily mean you need to be a coding whiz, right?
Right. You don't need to be like a master coder. But you do need to understand the fundamental concepts of AI. For example, knowing how machine learning works can help you make informed decisions about the data you're using to train your algorithms. Think
Okay.
of it this way. You don't need to know how to build a car engine to be a great driver,
Right.
but you do need to understand the basics of how it works to know how to drive it safely and effectively.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
So you need to understand the concepts, even if you're not the one actually writing the code. Okay, let's talk about breaking into this field. I'm sure our listener is eager to know how to actually get tea there. The blog post talks about a few different pathways, right?
Yeah, it does. It outlines three main paths: educational background,
Okay.
work experience,
Mm-hmm.
and training and certifications.
Got it.
Let's start with education. A solid foundation in computer science, AI, or data science can certainly give you a leg up. It's like building a house, you need a strong base.
But you don't necessarily need a formal degree, right?
That's true. The blog post emphasizes that real-world experience can be just as valuable,
Hmm.
if not more so. Working in related roles like data analysis or traditional product development can give you the practical skills and knowledge that you might not get from a textbook.
So it's really about combining your interests and existing experience and finding a path that feels right for you. The blog post also mentions training and certifications. What's the benefit of those?
Yeah, those can be really helpful. Think of certifications as specialized tools in your toolbox. They can help you level up your skills in specific areas of AI,
Okay.
boost your credibility in the job market,
Yeah.
and demonstrate to potential employers that you're serious about this field.
So it's like a way to show that you're committed to this career path.
Exactly.
It sounds like there's no one-size-fits-all approach,
Yeah.
which is actually pretty encouraging. You can leverage your existing strengths and interests to chart your own course.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
But there is one thing that all successful AI product managers have in common, and that's what the blog calls cross-disciplinary knowledge.
What exactly does that mean?
It means being able to bridge the gap between the technical world and the business world. An AI product manager needs to understand not only how the technology works, but also how it can be used to solve real-world problems and create value for users.
So it's not just about building cool tech for the sake of it, it's about building tech that actually makes a difference.
Precisely.
And the blog author, Shreyan Mehta, he's a great example of someone who embodies this cross-disciplinary approach. Not only does he have deep technical expertise, but he also founded his own company, Asambhav Solutions, which is focused on developing AI products. He's clearly got that entrepreneurial spirit,
Mm.
combined with the technical know-how, which is a powerful combination in this field.
You got it all.
Yeah. Okay, we've talked about the skills needed to be an AI product manager, but let's shift gears a bit and talk about some of the challenges. The blog post mentions a few that I think are worth discussing, like the sheer complexity of the technology itself. AI is a rapidly evolving field. How do AI product managers even keep up?
It's a good question. It's a constant learning curve. AI is evolving at such a rapid pace that it can feel like trying to hit a moving target while riding a roller coaster. New algorithms and advancements are emerging all the time, and AI product managers need to stay up to date with the latest developments to ensure their products remain relevant and competitive.
That sounds like a lot to keep track of.
It definitely is.
And then there's the challenge of cross-functional collaboration, which we touched on earlier. Managing different perspectives and priorities from various teams sounds like a juggling act.
It can be. You've got your engineers who might be focused on building the most technically sophisticated solution, while your designers are prioritizing the user experience, and your marketing folks are thinking about how to best position and sell the product.
Hmm.
An effective AI product manager needs to be able to navigate these different viewpoints, find common ground, and ensure everyone is working towards the same goal. It's a lot like being a diplomat in the United Nations of product development.
Okay, so you need to be like a master negotiator.
Kinda.
So despite the challenges, it sounds like AI product management offers some incredible rewards. The blog mentions high demand, impactful work, and continuous learning. What really stood out to you?
Oh, this is tough to pick just one. The demand for skilled AI product managers is through the roof right now,
Yeah, you're right.
and this translates into excellent career prospects.
Hmm.
But it also means you'll be working on cutting-edge projects that have the potential to shape the future.
Think back to some of the examples the blog mentioned. AI-powered healthcare diagnostics, personalized e-commerce recommendations, even self-driving cars. These are innovations that can truly make a difference in people's lives.
That's really cool.
It is.
It's like having a front row seat to the technological revolution.
Exactly.
And the pace of innovation in AI means you'll constantly be learning new things and expanding your knowledge. It's a dynamic and stimulating field to be a part of.
For sure.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive so far. We've talked about what an AI product manager does, what skills you need to succeed, and the different pathways to break into the field. We've also discussed some of the challenges and rewards of the job, and it's clear that this is a field with incredible potential. But before we wrap up part 1 of this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
The blog post focused a lot on the how-to of becoming an AI product manager, but as AI becomes increasingly powerful and integrated into our lives, what does that mean for the future of this role? That's something to think about as we head into part 2.
Picking up right where we left off, the future of AI product management is definitely something to consider.
Yeah, especially since the field itself is still relatively new.
It really is.
And speaking of the field being relatively new, I remember the blog post also highlighted that an AI product manager needs to have cross-disciplinary knowledge.
Right.
What other types of cross-disciplinary knowledge might be important for someone in this role to have?
Well, it's really about being a bridge between the technical and non-technical worlds. So, for example, having some understanding of psychology could be incredibly helpful.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you're building products for people, right? So knowing how people think and behave can make your products more user-friendly and effective. I hadn't thought about it like that before. But that makes a lot of sense. So an AI product manager with a background in psychology might be able to anticipate how users might react to certain features or design elements.
Exactly. They might also be better equipped to understand the ethical implications of certain AI applications. For example, let's say you're building a chatbot that provides mental health support. Having a solid understanding of psychology would be crucial in ensuring that your chatbot is providing safe and responsible advice.
So it's not just about the technical aspects of AI, it's about understanding the human element as well. Now let's talk about the actual work involved in being an AI product manager. What does a typical day look like?
Well, there really is no typical day, which is part of what makes this role so exciting. One day you might be meeting with engineers to discuss the technical feasibility of a new feature, and the next day you could be presenting your product roadmap to stakeholders.
So it's a very dynamic and fast-paced environment.
It is. You need to be comfortable with ambiguity, be able to pivot quickly when needed, and wear many different hats throughout the day. One minute you might be digging into data to understand user behavior, and the next minute you might be brainstorming marketing campaigns.
That sounds like a dream job for someone who loves variety and isn't afraid of a challenge. What about communication skills? We touched on the importance of collaboration earlier, but how crucial is strong communication in this role?
Oh, it's absolutely essential. You're constantly communicating with different teams, from engineers and data scientists to designers and marketers.
Right.
You need to be able to clearly articulate your vision for the product, explain technical concepts to non-technical audiences, and give constructive feedback.
So it's not just about being a good speaker, it's about being a good listener as well.
Precisely. You need to be able to listen to and understand the perspectives of different stakeholders, even if those perspectives sometimes conflict. Your job is to find the common ground and build consensus. Remember, you're the conductor of that orchestra, and everyone needs to be playing in harmony.
It sounds like active listening and strong interpersonal skills are just as important as the technical skills.
They absolutely are. And those skills will only become more important as AI continues to evolve and become more integrated into our lives.
Now let's talk about the impactful work aspect that the blog post highlighted. We've touched on some examples, but what are some other ways AI is being used to solve real-world problems?
Well, one area where AI is showing huge promise is in sustainability.
Mm.
AI algorithms are being used to optimize energy consumption in buildings,
Okay.
predict and prevent wildfires,
Wow.
and develop new materials that are more environmentally friendly.
It's amazing to think that AI can play a role in creating a more sustainable future. What about other industries? Where else are we seeing AI being used in impactful ways?
Well, AI is being used in education to personalize learning experiences for students,
Mm.
in finance to detect fraud and manage risk, and in agriculture to optimize crop yields and reduce waste.
Mhm.
The possibilities are really endless.
It sounds like AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's already here and making a tangible difference in so many different areas of our lives.
Exactly. And that's what makes this field so exciting. As an AI product manager, you have the opportunity to be at the forefront of this technological revolution and to use your skills to create products that have a positive impact on the world.
That's a great way to put it. So, for our listener who's on this journey to becoming an AI product manager, what would be your biggest piece of advice?
Hmm. I would say be curious, be bold,
Hmm.
and be persistent. This is a field that rewards those who are willing to learn, to take risks, and to never stop exploring.
Great advice. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive so far. We've talked about the skills, the challenges, and the rewards of being an AI product manager. And we've explored some of the ways AI is being used to make a real difference in the world. But there's still so much more to discuss. In part 3, we'll delve into specific examples of AI products that are making waves, and we'll explore some of the emerging trends that are shaping the future of this field. All right, we're back for the final part of our deep dive into AI product management.
And I'm excited to keep talking about it.
Me too. So in this last part, I'd love to hear some real-world examples of AI products that are out there making waves.
Okay, so let's start with an area that's really captured the public imagination. Autonomous vehicles.
Self-driving cars?
Yeah, exactly. These self-driving cars are no longer just a sci-fi fantasy. They're being tested and developed by companies all over the world.
It's true. I've seen some footage of these vehicles navigating like complex traffic situations, and it's mind-blowing to think how far the technology has come.
Yeah, it really is. But behind the scenes, there are teams of AI product managers working tirelessly to ensure that these vehicles are safe, reliable, and user-friendly.
I bet the challenges in this field are just immense. It's not just dealing with complex algorithms, right? You're also dealing with real-world safety concerns and the potential impact on entire transportation systems.
It's true. AI product managers in the autonomous vehicle space need to have a deep understanding not only of AI and machine learning, but also robotic sensor technology and even urban planning.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is. They also need to be incredibly skilled at risk management and testing, considering all the potential scenarios that could arise on the road.
So you're saying there's no room for error?
Pretty much. But it's also a field with immense potential to transform the way we live and move. Imagine a world with fewer traffic accidents, reduced congestion, and increased accessibility for those who are unable to drive themselves.
Those are some inspiring possibilities for sure. Okay, let's shift gears to another area where AI is making a big impact: personalized healthcare.
Oh yeah, this is an exciting one. This is a field where AI can truly personalize treatment and improve outcomes for patients.
Mhm.
Imagine an app that uses AI to analyze your medical history, your lifestyle data, and even your genetic information to create a tailored health plan just for you.
That sounds like the future of medicine.
It really is, and it's becoming a reality thanks to the work of AI product managers who are developing these innovative applications.
It's amazing, but I imagine there must be some ethical concerns around using AI to make healthcare decisions.
Absolutely. AI product managers in healthcare need to be incredibly sensitive to data privacy and security concerns, as well as the potential ethical implications of using AI in this way. They need to work closely with doctors, researchers, and regulatory bodies to ensure that these technologies are used responsibly and effectively.
That makes sense. Well, it's been incredible to see how AI is being used to tackle some of the biggest challenges facing humanity, from transportation to healthcare.
And it's just the beginning. As AI continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more groundbreaking applications emerge in every industry imaginable. The role of the AI product manager will become increasingly vital in shaping the future of these technologies and ensuring they are used to benefit society as a whole.
So we've got a big responsibility on our shoulders.
We do.
As we wrap up this deep dive into the world of AI product management, what final words of wisdom would you offer our listener who's eager to embark on this exciting journey?
I would say embrace the challenge, never stop learning, and always remember the human impact of your work. AI is a powerful tool, but it's up to us to use it to create a better future for everyone.
That's a great way to put it. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI product management. It's been an incredible journey exploring the skills, the challenges, and the boundless possibilities of this dynamic field. For our listeners, remember that becoming an AI product manager is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the process, stay curious, and never stop exploring the fascinating world of AI. Thanks for listening at Time to Queen.